Hello, Aries, and welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Aries. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Aries, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Aries out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable, so however it resonates with you. This is for Aries. This is for Aries. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you have taken kind of a defensive stance against this particular individual. It is somebody that is from your past. There's a lot of watching going on. Okay, there's a lot of research happening here. If they live close by, I feel like they're keeping an eye on movement, what you're doing, your routine, that kind of thing. So I feel like they're going to talk to you one way or another. Okay. Even if it's just like an accidental run-in, like I said, if they live close by or whatever. But a conversation is in the cards one way or another, whether they've got to make fake accounts or, kind of conjure up this accidental run-in for a more face-to-face situation, whatever the case may be. They're determined to have a conversation with you, and you're going to have to decide on how you feel about that. But before we get too deep into the love reading, just so you know, I will touch base on career after the love reading, and then we will pull you an oracle card to get you a message from the universe. So we've got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, like I said, I do... This person is going... They have a certain way they go about things. And I feel like you were very disappointed with this person in the past, okay? And it kind of knocked you off of your game a little bit. But it's like they regret how they handled things. And because it was a very disappointing experience. So I feel like they're making some changes. The whole situation is going to have a complete turnaround. This person wants to talk to you, and I feel like it's going to be more of a face-to-face thing for most of you, because this person's got eyes all over you, Aries, and maybe you're watching them too, just kind of keeping an eye on things. That's a distinct possibility here. That may not be for all of you, but I feel like what's going to be discussed here is kind of getting back on track with this Four of Wands. So previously, this person wasn't giving enough to the situation, and highly disappointing. So for some reason, you have captivated them, all right? And they feel very territorial over you. That's what I want to say. So you're going to see a completely different side to this person. So we got the King of Cups here, and we've got the Queen of Cups here. So there's definitely going to be an emotional expression from this individual. You definitely could be dealing with a water sign, male or female. So I feel like the discussion is going to be about, where are we emotionally? Do you still care? Do you still want this? Can you share your heart with this person? So they're taking a more emotionally mature approach when it comes to you. Previously, it was very, very dry. And so now it's going to be, it's water, right? So water is our emotion. So I feel like they had to take a step back and figure some things out in regards to their life, and kind of transform. They had to make some significant changes, all the while keeping an eye on you. But when the masculine and the feminine of the same suit come out, it's a very strong connection. It's a very, these two can be quite intuitive. It could be a little telepathic for some of you. You may feel like, why is this person popping into my head? And it's because, they're thinking about you, and that's very clear here. But at the end of the day, after this conversation, which they will make sure they have with you, you're going to have to decide what to do with your heart. So I strongly feel like decisions had to be made in regards to other people involved in their life previously. I feel like they're making appropriate decisions to make great changes into getting a lot of negative energy out of their space so that they can give you more. That's how I'm seeing this. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or somebody with Capricorn in their chart. So, like I said, this person had to transform. They had to make significant changes. So you may have not talked to this person in a while, right? So they needed a little bit of rest and recovery, thinking about what they really want, thinking about how the rest of their life is going to look. And they've been doing a lot of thinking, and when they're quiet, you're always there. You're always in their head. So breaking the silence, that's exactly what they're going to do, one way or another. And I feel like during this quiet period, they never stop looking into things when it comes to you and seeing what you're up to. Like I said, they're very, I want to say territorial when it comes to you. But they know, if it's going to work between the two of you, if you're going to get to this space with this person, this Four of Wands, they had to make some significant changes and make some significant decisions. Because they may have recently tried to kind of reach out, but it certainly wasn't enough. But I feel like they couldn't give to the situation previously, and it greatly disappointed you. This is not enough. So they realize that they regret how they handled things with you, Aries. All right, so very disappointing, and they know, and they regret that. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups here. So not only are you on their mind, but there's space in their heart for you, okay, with the Six of Cups. So like I said, coming through as this water energy, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, it can be quite definitely an energetic bond, definitely a strong soul bond here. But do you want to leave it in the past, or do you want to give it a try and give your heart to this person again? So they're going to come back around to see, if you still want this. Queen of Wands energy here in the past. This is you all day. Yes, you could be dealing with another fire sign, but it's like you had to stand your ground with this individual. You had to take your power back. I feel like they did a number on you. Queen of Wands energy here. So I feel like this is you taking, like I said, a defensive stance. And then we've got the Seven of Wands over here. So it's like you had to back way up, and then they come forward because they've never really given up on the situation. So looking around, researching during this quiet period, and it could have been a significant amount of time here, they've always had the eyes on you, okay? And the whole situation is getting ready to change. A little bit of a plot twist here. May surprise you a little bit. We got the Death card here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So things are going to transform. This ending will transform into a new beginning if that is what you choose. Okay. So are you into it? Are you not? Should you accept this person's offering? Should you not? You're worried about it. You're worried about, are you going to be disappointed in this situation again? Because you did have care here at one point for this person. Do you still have it? That's the question. So they are determined, right? Somebody in the warrior's pose here, to have a conversation with you. You may have blocked this individual. It doesn't matter. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? And they will communicate with you. That is their goal, and that is what's going to happen. So let's clarify that Eight of Wands for Aries. This is for Aries. Yeah. So, do you want this? Do you not? This is going to be your decision, but they're going to want like a second chance at this. They're going to want another go around to see what develops. That's what they want. The question is this what you want? Do you think this person can fill your cups? Is this what you're wishing for? You're going to have to decide that. They're very worried that you're going to say, hell no, and a lot of you may, but some of you may kind of want to see if they can put this emotional expression into action. So up to you. The decision is yours at the end of the day on what you want to do with this, but it's maybe you talk to them and then decide. Feel their energy, because they're determined to have a conversation with you, bottom line. All right, so let's take a look at your career. So I feel like you've been in kind of a rest and recovery mode right here. Okay, I feel like a lot of toxic energy is behind you in regards to the job place. Where you were was most definitely not enough, and it was highly disappointing to you. Okay, and maybe you are at that time, right now. I feel like it was something that you cared about, you put your heart into, and that's what you want to follow right now moving forward. You're researching things that you actually give a shit about. That's what I'm seeing here. And you feel like you keep hitting roadblock after roadblock, like you're just not getting anywhere, right? So, but this is saying don't give up on what what you truly love to do. This is saying don't give up on that. Keep looking around, because things are happening here. So this is about you and what you want and where your heart lies in regards to your next career move. And I feel like the past situation, it just kind of, again, really did a number on you, but it was not satisfying. In fact, it was disappointing here with the Five of Cups. You're changing your mind, maybe even about, what you want to do in regards to with the rest of your life. But great change is coming, and in this whole situation, and it's because you're changing. There's this fear of rejection here, right? And but it's almost like you've been talking with the universe in regards to what you truly want, and some of these things aren't panning out because you want something more. You want something fulfilling. And maybe some of the things that you've been looking into, the universe is saying, no, Aries, this is not going to do it for you. All right? Because you want your cups to be filled. Not only like your passions and your emotions, but you want it to be lucrative as well. I feel like there's someone that you're going to be communicating with that is on that same level as you, okay? And this isn't going to be, it's going to feel so right. It's going to flow so well with what is in your heart. And it's going to bring stability and happiness to your home, because I feel like you're kind of worried about that. So incoming communication in regards to this. And I feel like you're going to make, again, the appropriate decision here. Okay? And I feel like this person who is on the same, it's like caring, giving, something that is fulfilling, helping, that type of thing. They're on that same level. And I feel like you're going to feel their vibe, and they're making that decision to say, hey, is this what you want? Is this something that you would vibe with? And I feel like there's going to be a discussion about that, maybe some sort of an offering. And at the end of the day, of course, again, with that Judgment card, it's going to be up to you if this is what flows with you. But I feel like you and somebody else are definitely on the same page in regards to what you really want. What is fulfilling? What is that wish fulfillment? And that's the direction that you are being called, right? So there could be a little bit of divine intervention here to kind of set you on the right path. All right, so let's pull an oracle card for Aries and see what's going on here. This is for Aries. What does Aries need to know? We have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So standing in your power, going after the things you want, being honest with what you truly want here. So in regards to love, you've got this past person that still has eyes on you, wanting to speak to you. And I feel like the conversation will happen one way or another, and you're going to have to almost read between the lines and determine what you want to do with your heart in regards to the conversation you have with this person. In regards to career, I feel like you're changing and you're coming to the understanding that you need more, right? You just don't want to It's like you're willing to do whatever it takes to get something that's in your heart up and running. As long as, you know, you're stable doing so, but I feel like you're changing your mind about your career choices. And I feel like you're being honest with yourself in regards to that. It very much looks like you weren't getting paid enough. Very disappointing, and it was not only lack of abundance but toxic. And so you're just wanting something more. You want something more fulfilling, and I feel like you're being honest with yourself about that. And therefore your life is going to transform because of that. All right, Aries, that's what's going on. I hope that resonates with some of you, most of you, all of you. You can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, and I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.